He said, "I really think you should stop at the nearest emergency room," which was kind of the last thing I wanted to do.
A 60-year-old Chicago man is counting his blessings and singing the praises of telemedicine during the pandemic.
He was experiencing chest issues but didn't want to go to the hospital, and that's when he turned to a technology that he had never used before.
And as Sylvia Perez reports, it became an unexpected lifeline.
Jack Crow is happy to be back outside walking. It's not his usual routine. An active man, he's used to cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and pushing the limits. That's why he and his wife love their secluded cabin in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. But it was there at a weekend campfire with friends in January that his problems began.
While I was at the campfire, I just felt something, a little gurgle, a little something in my throat. And suddenly it felt like I had a chest cold.
That was a Friday night, and Jack was worried he might have COVID. 36 hours later, he and his wife made the decision to drive back home to the Chicago area. That's when he remembered Rush University had an 800 telehealth number.
I got a video request to speak with a nurse practitioner named Nicole Marks. And I told her my symptoms.
So I told him he needed to stop immediately. And he initially had declined. He said, you know, he wanted to make it back to Rush, so I told him that if he didn't stop, that he needed to be prepared to pull over and call 911.
Jack and his wife went to the closest emergency room in Wausau, Wisconsin.
Within 2 hours, I was going in to have open heart surgery.
Jack didn't have COVID. He had something called an aortic dissection. It's a serious condition that involves a tear in the wall of the major artery to the heart. That means blood is leaking out of the heart. That could cause a rupture or blockage and be fatal.
If Nicole had not convinced me to, on this telephone, on kind of a video call, to stop to the emergency room, I wouldn't be here right now.
Not only did telemedicine help Jack avoid a fatal heart issue, but he also made an important discovery for his family. 4 of his brothers and sisters were tested, and they have aortic aneurysms. This is vital information for his 2 adult children as well, who could be at risk and will now be monitored.
Nicole Marks saved my life. No doubt about it.
Nicole has been a nurse practitioner for 8 years and was initially worried telemedicine wouldn't provide her with the same connection to her patients. But now she has a new respect.
Getting to hear his story, hear what happened, and then ultimately see him still alive was really special.
Most healthcare providers will tell you telemedicine is not a permanent replacement for in-person meetings, but it is here to stay and will likely continue to grow, especially now that many insurance companies have lifted restrictions that slowed the growth pre-pandemic. Sylvia Perez, Fox 32 News.